Alchemy, often regarded as the precursor to modern chemistry, is more than just a scientific pursuit. It's a profound spiritual journey that spans cultures and centuries. Rooted in ancient civilizations like Egypt, Greece, and Mesopotamia, alchemy evolved into a complex system of thought, integrating metaphysical beliefs with practical techniques. The origins of alchemy can be traced back to the mystical traditions of the ancient Egyptians, who saw the process of transmutation, turning base metals into gold, as a symbol of the soul's transformation from materialism to divine enlightenment. But alchemy, in its true essence, was never about the literal creation of gold. It was about the refinement of the self, the elevation of one's consciousness to higher spiritual realms, and the unlocking of hidden wisdom buried deep within the fabric of the universe. The Hermetic tradition, which forms the bedrock of Western alchemy, was named after Hermes Trismegistus, an enigmatic figure believed to be a fusion of the Egyptian god Thoth and the Greek god Hermes. According to Hermetic teachings, the universe operates on universal laws that govern not only physical matter, but also the spiritual realm. As above, so below, a central axiom of Hermeticism reflects the belief that the macrocosm and microcosm are reflections of each other. Everything in the universe, from the stars in the sky to the atoms within our bodies, is interconnected by divine energy. Ancient alchemists like Paracelsus and Nicholas Flamel adopted these Hermetic principles and wove them into their own practices. They saw alchemy as a sacred art, one that could transform not just base metals, but the human soul itself. The alchemical process was seen as the soul's purification, with each stage symbolizing a deeper level of enlightenment. Just as the alchemist would separate impurities from metal, so too would the practitioner purify their own consciousness, eliminating the impurities of the ego, fear, and ignorance. In the East, alchemical practices took on a different but complementary form. Chinese alchemy, for example, emphasized the transmutation of inner energy, known as Kai, rather than outer substances. Taoist alchemists, guided by the wisdom of texts like the Tao Te Ching, sought the elixir of immortality, not just for the body, but for the spirit. This was about cultivating harmony with the natural world, harnessing energy from the universe to align the body, mind, and spirit with the Tao, the fundamental nature of the universe. These Eastern and Western traditions, though separate, share a common thread. Alchemy is not just about material transformation. It is the sacred art of transforming one's internal energy, guiding it towards spiritual enlightenment. Understanding the historical context of alchemy and the philosophy that shaped it is key to unlocking its true power in our modern lives. As we delve deeper into the ancient secrets of energy transformation, we must remember that alchemy is not just a study of the external world. It's a mirror, reflecting the deepest mysteries of our own existence. In the realm of alchemy, practical techniques serve as the cornerstone for transforming energy and awakening hidden powers within ourselves. These methods are not simply theoretical. They are meant to be actively practiced, incorporated into daily life, and refined over time. Here's a breakdown of the key steps that will guide you in mastering the ancient art of energy transformation. One of the most fundamental practices in alchemy is meditation, a technique used to quiet the mind and create a deep connection with the universal energy that flows through all things. Begin by finding a quiet, comfortable space where you can sit undisturbed. Close your eyes and focus on your breath. As you breathe in deeply, visualize drawing in pure, healing energy from the universe. As you exhale, imagine releasing any negative thoughts, emotions, or energy that may be clouding your mind. With each breath, you are cleansing your inner being, allowing yourself to become a vessel for higher energy. A more advanced technique involves visualization, an essential tool in the alchemical process. Once you've reached a deep meditative state, visualize a golden light surrounding your body. Imagine this light entering your body through the crown of your head and flowing down through your spine. As it moves through you, feel it purifying every cell, every organ, every part of your being. This golden energy represents the philosopher's stone, the ultimate alchemical symbol of transformation. By visualizing this energy entering and transmuting your being, you are actively participating in the process of spiritual purification. Next, we delve into the concept of inner alchemy, working with the energy centers or chakras within your body. Alchemists believe that each chakra corresponds to a specific aspect of your being, and by focusing on them, you can transmute and harmonize the energy within. Start with the root chakra at the base of your spine, visualizing a red, grounding energy. As you move up the body, each chakra corresponds to different colors: orange for the sacral chakra, yellow for the solar plexus, green for the heart, and so on. As you focus on each energy center, imagine it becoming clearer and brighter, removing blockages and allowing the flow of energy to become smoother. One of the more tactile practices is the transmutation of energy through physical exercises. The practice of Qigong, for example, is rooted in ancient Taoist alchemy and focuses on the movement of vital energy throughout the body. Simple exercises like standing with your feet shoulder-width apart, relaxing your body, and raising your arms while breathing deeply can help you feel the energy flowing through you. With each movement, visualize energy circulating within, building and transforming. Another crucial aspect of practical alchemy involves working with the elements. Alchemists often believed that nature itself held the key to energy transformation. You can harness this power by connecting with the natural world around you. Spend time in nature, whether it's walking barefoot on the earth, swimming in a body of water, or meditating under the sun. Each of these elements, earth, water, fire, and air, holds unique energy that can aid in your transformation. For example, standing in front of a fire can ignite your inner passion and strength, while water can cleanse and purify. Lastly, the alchemical practice of journaling is often overlooked, but it is a powerful tool for tracking your progress. Write down your thoughts, experiences, and dreams related to your energy work. Document your insights and any shifts in consciousness. As you look back on these records, you'll begin to see patterns and developments that will guide you along your alchemical path. By incorporating these practical techniques into your daily life, you can begin to experience the transformative power of ancient alchemy. This process is not a one-time effort. It's a lifelong journey, one that requires patience, consistency, and faith in the alchemical path. Through meditation, visualization, energy work, and a deep connection to nature, you'll find that the transformation you seek is not just external. It's an internal awakening that will lead you to spiritual growth and personal mastery. When we examine the integration of Eastern and Western alchemical wisdom, it becomes clear that both traditions, despite their apparent differences, are bound by a common goal: the refinement and transformation of the self. By merging these ancient systems of thought, we can create a more holistic approach to energy control, drawing from the rich depth of both Eastern and Western practices. In the West, alchemy is often associated with the idea of turning base metals into gold. However, the true essence of Western alchemy lies in its spiritual significance. Alchemists like Hermes Trismegistus and Paracelsus believed that the process of alchemy mirrored the journey of the soul, transmuting the base aspects of the self, such as fear, anger, and ignorance, into the purest form of divine light and wisdom. The focus was always on the purification of the soul, with practices like meditation, contemplation, and the creation of sacred symbols serving as tools to bring about this transformation. Eastern alchemy, particularly in traditions such as Taoism and Buddhism, focuses on the cultivation and mastery of inner energy or qi. In Taoist practices, alchemy is seen as a process of harmonizing the body, mind, and spirit with the natural rhythms of the universe. Taoist alchemists sought to unlock the elixir of life, a metaphorical state of immortality achieved through the cultivation of inner qi. Meditation, breathing exercises, and physical practices like Qigong were used to balance the flow of energy within the body, aligning it with the cosmic energy of the universe. When Eastern and Western alchemical practices are integrated, we see a beautiful synergy that allows practitioners to not only transform their internal energy, but also align it with the greater universe. A powerful example of this is the concept of the Philosopher's Stone in Western alchemy, which symbolizes the achievement of spiritual enlightenment and mastery over energy. In Taoist practices, this concept aligns closely with the cultivation of the golden elixir, a state of purity where one is able to harmonize their energy with the Tao, the fundamental nature of the universe. The practice of meditation is a key point of integration between the two systems. Both Eastern and Western traditions use meditation as a tool to quiet the mind, open the heart, and connect with the divine energy of the universe. In Western alchemy, meditation is used to access higher states of consciousness and to transmute inner darkness into light. Similarly, in Eastern practices, meditation is the path to aligning the individual with the universal flow of Qi. When these two traditions come together, meditation becomes an even more powerful tool, acting as a bridge between the personal energy and the vast, interconnected energy of the cosmos. Breathing exercises provide another area of integration. In the West, the practice of breath of fire, or controlled breathing, is used to awaken dormant energy and clear blockages in the body. In the East, practices like pranayama, breathing techniques in yoga, and Taoist breathing exercises focus on harnessing and circulating qi throughout the body. Both traditions recognize the power of the breath in facilitating energy flow and spiritual growth. By blending these practices, practitioners can unlock a more profound, life-changing experience of energy mastery. Furthermore, both Eastern and Western alchemical practices emphasize the importance of working with the elements. In Western alchemy, the four classical elements, earth, air, fire, and water, are seen as both symbols of transformation and physical substances that affect the alchemical process. In Eastern practices, these elements correspond to the five elements of nature: earth, water, fire, wood, and metal. Integrating both systems allows for a deeper understanding of how to work with the elements to transform energy. For example, the fire element, in both traditions, symbolizes purification and transformation, whether through the alchemical process of heating and refining metals or through the internal burning away of negative thoughts and emotions. By combining the wisdom of both Eastern and Western traditions, we can cultivate a deeper, more balanced approach to alchemy. It's not about choosing one path over the other, but recognizing that these practices are complementary. When harmonized, they can enhance our ability to control and transmute energy, facilitating spiritual growth and personal mastery. The integration of these ancient systems offers a path to achieving a higher state of consciousness and a deeper connection with the universal energy that surrounds us. Throughout the rich history of alchemy, numerous authoritative texts and influential figures have shaped the teachings and practices we know today. These writings and individuals serve as pillars of alchemical wisdom, providing insights into the ancient art of energy transformation. By studying these texts and figures, we can gain a deeper understanding of alchemy's profound power to guide us towards spiritual growth and mastery over our own energy. One of the most significant figures in Western alchemy is Hermes Trismegistus, a legendary figure whose teachings form the foundation of Hermeticism, the spiritual system deeply intertwined with alchemical practices. Hermes is often considered a synthesis of the Egyptian god Thoth and the Greek god Hermes, embodying wisdom, writing, and the pursuit of knowledge. His most famous work, the Corpus Hermeticum, is a collection of texts that explore the principles of Hermetic philosophy, including the concept of the one thing, the universal essence from which everything emanates, and the maxim, as above, so below, which captures the idea that the macrocosm and microcosm mirror each other. This text serves as a blueprint for understanding the connection between the self and the universe, and how through spiritual purification and mental discipline, we can align ourselves with the cosmic order. Another monumental figure in Western alchemy is Paracelsus, a Swiss physician and alchemist of the Renaissance. Paracelsus was known for his unorthodox approach to medicine, rejecting the established medical theories of his time and instead focusing on the integration of alchemical principles into healing practices. He believed that alchemy's true purpose was not just to change the material world, but to bring about the transformation of the soul. One of his key texts, the Book of the Secrets of Alchemy, delves into the processes of transmutation and spiritual transformation, emphasizing the importance of self-knowledge and personal experience in alchemical work. Paracelsus's teachings inspired later alchemists, especially in their exploration of the metaphysical nature of the human body and soul. In addition to these classical figures, Nicholas Flamel is often cited as one of the most famous alchemists. Known for his supposed discovery of the Philosopher's Stone, Flamel's story has become legendary, and his name is synonymous with the ultimate alchemical goal, immortality. While the details of his life and work remain shrouded in mystery, his writings and his association with the Book of Abraham the Jew have cemented his place in alchemical lore. Many modern interpretations of alchemy still reference Flamel's works, particularly in the quest for spiritual enlightenment and eternal life. In the realm of Eastern alchemy, Laozi, also spelled Lao Tzu, the ancient Chinese philosopher and author of the Tao Te Ching, is considered one of the most influential figures. While Laozi is not an alchemist in the traditional sense, his teachings about the Tao, the fundamental, unchanging energy of the universe, have heavily influenced Taoist alchemical practices. The Tao Te Ching outlines the core principles of Taoism, emphasizing the importance of living in harmony with the Tao, the natural flow of energy. Laozi's wisdom teaches that by cultivating internal energy, qi, we can achieve spiritual immortality and perfect alignment with the universe. Another key figure in Taoist alchemy is Zhuangzi, a Taoist sage whose writings focus on the cultivation of personal virtue and the mastery of the inner energies. His work, the Zhuangzi, is a philosophical text that explores themes of transformation, fluidity, and the pursuit of balance. Zhuangzi's teachings emphasize the importance of becoming one with nature and transcending the limitations of the physical world, echoing the Taoist pursuit of spiritual immortality and enlightenment through the cultivation of qi. The Tao of Pooh by Benjamin Hoff is a modern text that blends the wisdom of Taoism with the beloved character of Winnie the Pooh. While not an ancient alchemical text, it offers a simple and accessible explanation of Taoist principles that align with the ideas of energy balance and transformation found in Taoist alchemy. This text reflects how Taoist alchemical practices focus on returning to the natural state of simplicity and flow, reminding practitioners that the highest form of energy mastery comes from being attuned to the present moment. Finally, the Emerald Tablet, attributed to Hermes Trismegistus, is one of the most revered texts in alchemy. The tablet's central idea, as above, so below, encapsulates the philosophy of alchemy, that the spiritual and material realms are interconnected and true transformation occurs when we align ourselves with the divine order of the universe. This short but profound text has influenced countless alchemists throughout history, and its wisdom continues to serve as a cornerstone for understanding the alchemical path of transformation. These texts and figures, both Western and Eastern, offer a wealth of knowledge and insight into the alchemical process. By studying them, we not only learn the practical steps for energy transformation, but also understand the philosophical underpinnings that guide this sacred art. The key to alchemy lies in integrating these teachings into our own lives, allowing them to lead us towards spiritual growth and mastery of our own energy. At the heart of alchemy lies the concept of personal transformation. It's not merely about mastering external energy, but about changing the very core of who we are. True alchemy, in both the Eastern and Western traditions, is a deeply spiritual and personal journey, one that requires self-awareness, dedication, and the willingness to transcend the limitations of the ego. The practice of alchemy, when applied correctly, leads to profound internal shifts, allowing you to harness the power of your own energy for healing, growth, and enlightenment. The process of personal transformation through alchemy begins with the recognition that we are all composed of energy. Everything in the universe, from the stars above to the cells in our body, is made up of energy, vibrating at different frequencies. In the same way that an alchemist would purify and transmute metals, we can purify and transmute the energy within ourselves. The first step is to acknowledge the parts of ourselves that need healing, our fears, negative beliefs, past trauma, and limiting thought patterns. By becoming aware of these internal blocks, we can begin the process of releasing them, much like the alchemist separates impurities from metals in their quest to find a philosopher's stone. A key practical application of alchemical transformation is meditation. Meditation allows us to quiet the mind, still the constant chatter, and tune into the deeper currents of energy within us. When we meditate, we can access the subconscious mind, where many of our fears and unresolved emotions reside. This gives us the opportunity to release those old energies and replace them with higher, purer frequencies. As we meditate, we can visualize the alchemical process at work within our bodies. Imagine a dark, dense energy being transformed into light and clarity. This visualization mirrors the alchemical process of turning base substances into pure gold, symbolizing the elevation of our consciousness. In addition to meditation, energy healing practices such as Qigong, Reiki, or even yoga can be incredibly beneficial in the process of personal transformation. These practices are designed to circulate energy throughout the body, remove blockages, and promote the flow of life force energy or qi. By engaging in these physical practices, we align ourselves with the natural rhythms of the universe and open ourselves up to receiving higher levels of energy. This physical practice mirrors the alchemist's work with the elements, using the body as a conduit to harness, transmute, and direct energy for personal growth and healing. In Western alchemy, the concept of the philosopher's stone is often considered the ultimate symbol of personal transformation. The philosopher's stone represents the goal of turning the base aspects of ourselves, our lower desires, our ego, and our ignorance, into spiritual enlightenment and divine wisdom. But to reach this point, one must go through several stages of inner purification, each stage symbolized by the alchemical process. These stages, such as calcination, burning away impurities, dissolution, breaking down the ego, and coagulation, recreating a purified, enlightened self, reflect the journey of self-discovery and personal growth. Each of these stages has a practical application in the real world. For example, calcination can be understood as the process of burning away attachments and limiting beliefs, while dissolution can be seen as the shedding of the ego's control over our true selves. As we progress in this alchemical journey, we may begin to notice subtle but powerful shifts within our lives. We may find ourselves more centered, more grounded, and more attuned to the energies around us. Our relationships may improve, our sense of self-worth may rise, and we may experience a deeper connection to the universe. The key to these transformations is consistent practice, patience, and the willingness to embrace change. Just as an alchemist does not expect immediate results when working with physical substances, so too should we expect that our inner work will take time to manifest its full potential. On a practical level, the alchemical process can also be applied to daily activities. Everything we do, from our work to our relationships, can be seen as an opportunity for transformation. If we approach each task with the mindset of an alchemist, looking for ways to purify, refine, and elevate our energy, we can turn even the most mundane activities into opportunities for personal growth. This is a powerful aspect of alchemy, the realization that personal transformation is not limited to specific rituals or practices, but can be woven into every aspect of our lives. By applying these alchemical principles to our lives, we not only transform ourselves, but also influence the energy around us. As we purify and elevate our own energy, we radiate a higher frequency, attracting like-minded individuals and opportunities that resonate with our newfound state of being. This creates a ripple effect, where our personal transformation becomes a beacon of light for others to follow. In this way, alchemy is not only about personal growth, it is about contributing to the collective awakening and raising the vibration of the world around us. Through practical application of alchemical techniques, whether through meditation, energy healing, physical practices, or simply shifting our mindset, we can experience profound personal transformation. The journey of alchemy is one of inner discovery, one where we peel back the layers of ego and illusion, uncovering the pure divine energy that resides within each of us. By doing so, we align ourselves with the universe, harnessing the power of alchemy to transform our energy, our consciousness, and our lives.